Hello students, welcome to Daily English Homework. I'm your teacher Robin and we're going to learn a lot today. I have an article about Saudi Arabia, an issue there. So we're going to read that together and I'm going to teach and you're going to learn about reading, writing, and vocabulary. This homework is open to all students. So if you're watching me now, it is free. I expect you to do it. And your homework will be to write example sentences with the new vocabulary that I'm going to teach you in a moment. And then number 2, write your opinion about the article. All right. Now, at least do homework number 1. But of course, if you're a super student, you're going to do number 1 and number 2. And as always, post all the homework below this video so I can check it out and other students can see how amazing you are. All right, let's get to the article. This is the article. Well, it's not a full article, right? It's just a paragraph, but it has a lot of information. It has a lot of new vocabulary. Now, I'm just going to focus on 5 words. There might be a lot of words that you're learning for the first time, but I'm just going to focus on these 5 words for your homework. So let's take a look at the article and the words. A Saudi Arabian court, here, let me highlight it. A Saudi Arabian court has sentenced a Leeds University student to 34 years in prison for retweeting dissidents and spreading false rumors. Okay, that's the first sentence of the article. A lot of information. So, there was a student going to Leeds University in the UK, and the court has sentenced. Sentenced means sent to prison for a period of time, and this period of time is 34 years. What was the crime? Retweeting. All right, so this person is using the app Twitter. Someone said something and they didn't write it, but they shared that. They shared that information. And the key word in our first sentence here is they're retweeting dissidents and spreading false rumors. What are dissidents? These are people that are against the state. So some people might call them traitors or something like that. But a dissident is a person who is against the government. All right. So this person was retweeting dissidents and spreading false rumors. Now notice false has quotation marks around that. Now that doesn't mean someone said that. That means they are saying the rumors are false, but we don't know if those rumors are false or not. And who is saying that? The government. The government is saying that's false rumors or fake news, something like that. So let me read that again. A Saudi Arabian court has sentenced a Leeds University student to 34 years in prison for retweeting dissidents and spreading false rumors. All right, so someone said something about Saudi Arabia that was bad. That was from a dissident, someone who didn't approve of Saudi Arabia. She shared that information, and now she's guilty of a crime, going to jail. Let's go on. So your first word there is dissident, or dissidents. You got to make a sentence. So a Saudi citizen, she's 34, a mother of 2, was, here's our second word, detained during a visit to the kingdom in 2020 over messages she had posted on her Twitter account. Okay, so she was probably in Leeds. She went back to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 2020. She was detained. That's our second word, detain, which means to hold in custody. The police captured her and they took her to maybe the police station. She was detained. Now, you could also, detain is similar to arrested. Now, it can mean the same thing sometimes, but sometimes detain means they hold you but do not arrest you. It's not clear here, but your word is detain. You can use it in many different kinds of situations. It's up to you to make a sentence using detain. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next sentence. A court this month sentenced her, okay, sentence, again, sent to prison, to 34 years, including time served. So probably if she was detained in 2020, she's already been arrested or in jail 3 years. So that's time served. So 34 years, including that time. And then after that, she faces a 34-year travel ban. She cannot travel for 34 years. Wow. Wow. So she retweeted what someone else says. She went back to Saudi Arabia. They detained her, sent her to jail for 34 years. She's a mother of 2. Wow. Okay, so the next sentence. The sentence, 34 years, seen as unusually harsh. There is our third word, harsh, which means very strict, very strong. 34 years, that's harsh, that's very strong. This sentence, seen as usually harsh, comes amid a crackdown on dissidents and critics that has drawn condemnation from Western countries. Okay, we got 3 of our vocabulary in just this one sentence. We got harsh, amid. Amid is in the middle of something, and here they have a crackdown. A crackdown is a special time when the police or the government, they want to stop something, so they focus a lot on that crime for that month or that year. So if they focus a lot on one crime for a period of time, that's called a crackdown. So they're focusing, right now they're focusing on dissidents, people against the government, and critics. Now, dissidents, are strong critics. Critics are just, I don't like the country. Dissidents are that country is evil and bad, something like that. Now, I'm not commenting on Saudi Arabia, just what a dissident is usually really, really against the country, and a critic just complains. That's the difference. But this has drawn condemnation. Condemnation means people, Western countries, are against this. They do not approve of this. They don't like it. This is too much. So when Saudi Arabia sentences a mother to 34 years, they're going to get complaints from Western country. They're going to get condemnation, which is, we do not agree. This is bad. This is too much. All right. So there is our paragraph. I'll just read it one more time. A Saudi Arabian court has sentenced a Leeds University student to 34 years in prison for retweeting dissidents, our first word, and spreading false rumors. A Saudi citizen, 34, a mother of 2, was detained during a visit to the kingdom in 2020 over messages she had posted on her Twitter account. A court this month sentenced her to 34 years, including time served. After that, she faces a 34-year travel ban. The sentence, seen as unusually harsh, comes amid a crackdown on dissidents and critics that has drawn condemnation from Western countries. So our 5 words we're focusing on are dissident, detain, harsh, amid, condemnation. And it's a coincidence that her age is 34. She's sentenced to 34 years in jail, and then after that, she has a 34-year-old travel ban. I wonder if that's coincidence or by design. I don't know. All right. So our vocabulary here, let's just focus. Detain, dissident. Okay. Dissident, you're against the government. Detain, the police are holding you for some time period. Harsh is too strong. Amid, in the middle of. Condemnation, the people do not agree. Now, I gave a quick explanation of these words. Is that enough? No. I also advise you to consult an English to English dictionary to recheck the meanings and get example usages of them. So this video is not enough. You also have to do a little effort to know this vocabulary. And we have 2 writing tasks. Writing task 1, write example sentences with the 5 new vocabulary: dissident, detain, harsh, admit, condemnation. And writing task 2, share your opinion about the issue. Do you think this is too harsh? Or do you think, yes, it's time the governments have to start controlling social media because that can be dangerous if there's fake news? I don't know. Please keep your opinion civilized. This is just for learning English. We don't need to give strong opinions. Just give a light opinion just to practice your English. All right. So that is your homework. And again, it's open to everyone. If you're watching, please do that. I'll check it and post it in the comments section below. All right. Take care, everyone, and do your homework.